Hello! We are so excited to introduce our second podcast of this year to you. We have the topic of cooperation on this podcast, and we are going to share lots of different ways in which we share cooperation under the roof of Yargo. Alone, we can do so little, but together, when we cooperate, we can do so much. And that was a paraphrased quote from Miss Helen Keller.
Dr. Bradshaw, we offer a multitude of opportunities for students to get together, work together, and cooperate. And I have a few examples to share. One, for example, in our morning meeting this week, the students are getting together in small groups and they're writing out what makes a good leader. So they're really working together to come up with those ideas so we can then continue to talk about that. We also have book buddies where our fifth graders and several other grades, we go to a kindergarten classroom and our students read to those kindergartners. And we're even taking books that the kindergartners could possibly read some of the words and share with us what's happening in the story. So that's another great way. We also have safety patrol that is for the upper grades, and they are out in the atrium areas in the afternoon to help the children, help someone if something happens, and guide them in where to go. And then we also have student council members who are representatives from each classroom, and those students get information and bring it back to the classroom. They share with them, and right now they're even reviewing some information from a survey that was done. So it's a great opportunity for some of our students to be leaders and to also share with the classroom and cooperate and work together.
That's right. And not only do we do that with students, our staff does lots of different events that we also come together because we have to be good models of cooperation ourselves. And the first way is exactly what the teachers are going through right now is a data dig, where we look at all of the data from different types of assessment and we think what is the best next steps for our students, and we pull together all of their thoughts and all of their ideas to make sure that we are really moving in the best direction. Other ways is through school events. For example, at the beginning of this year, your families participated in the Wildcat Family Night. And that is a wonderful way in which we get to make connections with parents, but we also have to come together first to strategize and making sure that we have a great plan that's helpful for lots of different people. If not, it may not work out so well. So we talk about those different ideas and then we're ready to go forward with the event. Another event that we do is the International Festival, which is coming up soon, and we can't wait to share that with you. But it just doesn't happen that week or the week before. It takes all year for us to do lots of planning and help us understand, what do we have to do? What's the first thing we're going to do? What's the second thing that we're going to do? We've got to work together to make sure that that event really happens and it's a blast for all of our families. And the third thing is just what we're doing now, the podcasting, because we come together, different classrooms have come together to really cooperate, to show you and to let you see what we're doing under the roof of Yargo, so we can challenge you as well with your parents and your families or your neighbors to see how you cooperate with one another, because we would love to have some of your stories come back so that we can share them as a school community. So remember, our hashtag is The Empowered War. Please share your stories with that hashtag so we can collect all of these cooperation stories and we can share them back to the community so we can see what we're doing together as a school.
Wonderful. And now we're going to investigate some different ways that cooperation was taking place in the classrooms. We're going to see Ms. Cook's class, Ms. Yarborough's class, and Ms. Bauer's class.
Cooperation means to work together to reach shared goals. A way we do that in my class is is a game we play where we have to use rubber bands and 4 ropes and cups. We tie the ropes to the rubber band, and 4 people grab the ropes, and we have to try to make a stack with the cups. 3, 2, and then 1.
Cooperate, kind words.
Yeah! We did it! Let's Hi, my name is Lily and I'm from Miss Yargo's class. And I'm here to talk about bodybuilders from Dare to Strong. It's where you use your body to make a letter and everybody gets to participate in the class. And the word we spelled was cooperate. And this activity involves teamwork and sportsmanship.
C O O P R A T E.
An example of cooperation is once me and my siblings were building a hut out of sticks and we had to cooperate to build it, to make it stick. Another example of cooperation is in class when we break into reading groups, we have to cooperate by taking turns and being patient when another person is reading.
An example that I did at home was that my dad went out of town and me and my mom had to help together and cooperate.
P stands for pairs, partner, and be prepared. E stands for excellent, engaged, easygoing. R stands for responsible, respectful.
A stands for accept others' differences and work together.
T stands for teamwork and sportsmanship in all classroom activities.
E stands for everyone pitches in at all times.
Each person pulled the rope to make a circle on the floor. All of the group had to sit inside the rope. One person had to sacrifice and sit in the middle because the circle was too small.
We'll just crowd around and I'll jump. We made the square first.
And then what?
Then we made the square, and then everyone else got in, and then Jack got in the middle, and then everyone has space to sit in now. 4 people took 4 corners, and then Ari and Rad helped us get like 4 rows.
What was easy about cooperation?
That the meal kept like scooching so that we could all fit and Jack get squeezed in.
Give me a C.
C!
Give me an O.
O!
Give me an O.
O!
Give me a P.
P!
Give me an E.
E!
Give me an R.
R!
Give me an A.
A!
Give me a T.
T!
Give me an E.
E! Cooperate! So we did puzzles in our classroom, so here they are. Cooperation is teamwork in the puzzle. We divided up the parts of the puzzle, and 2 or 3 people worked on their exact part of the puzzle. Then we joined the parts together to make the whole puzzle. 100 pieces is a big puzzle to complete by yourself, but with 5 or 6 people working together, it was easier.
Why are you guys working together on your puzzle?
Because we're collaborating.
Is it easier to work in a group or would you rather work by yourself?
In a group. Because you could fix the puzzle more easier.
What is that word that we're working on? Jack, what does cooperation mean?
To work together.
Cooperate!